So I've always been really competitive, and sex is no exception. So that means that I will do whatever it takes to be the best you've ever been with, or I'll die trying.
Oh, say less.
Look, no woman is going to be happy with you chasing her ass all the time. Like all the time. I'm not talking about in the beginning when you guys are coming together. I'm talking about if you live your life chasing a woman and showing up at her doorstep and having flowers and shit and violins and, you know, all that shit, you're killing yourself. The relationship is not going to last. The reality is when you buy your way in and you become a provider and you just become like you represent provision, that's not the same as being sexually stimulated.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I figured that out.
Representing provision and just being a guy, yo, I'm gonna buy you a bunch of shit. Yo, that's weak.
I ain't
See,
never buy nobody
guys
shit
that use
again.
money, guys that use
I
money,
never do
guys
that
that
shit
use
again.
money to sustain their relationships and use money to get their way in. That shit
was
is
me.
weak.
That
It's
was me.
weakness.
Fuck, take
It's
this
weak
bitch. Let me in
because
her.
you don't believe in you enough. You trying to use money.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
100%.
You gotta be
Fuck
you.
that.
The money is an exclamation mark.
What's your favorite position?
Bro, to be honest, I like getting my hit from the back so hard. Oh my god, like if you raw dog this shit.
You gotta dig her fucking guts out till she motherfucking busts.
No fucking reason, bro.
I caught her cheating, so I kicked her off.
Who Dave is? Why does it matter? Does it matter who Dave is? I don't know who Dave is. Get off. Get off. Why would I get off out here? I'm gonna the ocean.
Get off the jet ski.
Get off.
Get off, bro.
Yep.
Down, bro.
No fucking reason,
bro.
like
Who
we
is
in the
Dave?
ocean right now.
Who is Dave?
Why does it matter who Dave is?
Dave?
Why does it matter? Does it matter who Dave is? I don't know who Dave is.
Get off, bro.
Get off. Why would I get off out here? I'm gonna the ocean.
Get off the jet ski.
Get off.
Get off, bro.
Yep.
Down, bro.
Men, this might be triggering, but I'm sure you can take it. The problem isn't that women keep screwing you over. The problem is that you're not in your power, which makes you incredibly easy to manipulate. The nature of women is knowing how to move the masculine, move them into action, move them into lust, move them into deeper heartfelt presence, and often move him into chaos. We already well know the feminine is so powerful that she can haul a man into the depths of the ocean, leaving him stranded without ship or anchor to bring him back safely to shore if he is not rooted in steadiness, clarity, calmness, and the stillness that true masculinity embodies when in the presence of feminine energy. But here's the thing, my loves, no woman, no matter how powerful, can sway a man who is truly rooted in his own power. For a man who is completely aligned and embodied in his masculinity, the impact of female manipulation or sexual prowess has little to no effect in swaying him into behaving or acting in ways that are not in alignment with his highest good.
You want to know if she's using you for your money? Tell her you lost your job and give it 3 days. If she has no compassion for you or if she fall back, you already know what it is. A girl who actually like you is going to have at least a little bit of compassion with you and help you come up with a plan.
I need somebody to help me figure out why there's an abundance of females out here with nothing to offer, not a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, yet they feel entitled to a particular caliber of man. Your pretty face and your fake ass does not entitle you, okay? Ladies, stop expecting men to take you out on a $400 dinner date if you can't take him out on that same $400 dinner date, okay? You guys are making it harder and harder and harder for the good women that are left with shit going for themselves.
Don't marry a big dick. You date them and sleep with them a few times. You marry like the average, like nice one, like the boyfriend dick, and he turns you into like a wife. Like,
Totally.
Don't you just love the internet? The Woman's Mating and Dating Strategy Playbook is out, guys. What they mean, translation, don't settle down and marry the guy who's attractive, who's a player. He has a lot of different women in his rotation. He knows his value. He has standards. He can replace you and get rid of you at any moment. Settle down with the guy who can't get women like that, who's gonna worship the ground that you walk on, who has a little shrimp, who can't really please you in bed and blow your mind and blow your back out, but he's consistent. He'll be there. He'll give you the world. Guys, this is what a lot of women are doing. They're hooking up and trying to get the guy, the really attractive stud, the guy who's over 6 feet tall, who has all these muscles and everything. They want that guy in their best years, but they give their bodies to these guys and they're hoping that one of these guys choose them. And if they don't get chose, they say, well, I'm going to settle down with a guy who doesn't have big D energy, who's not really all that confident, who can't really replace me. So he's going to give me a happily ever after. But they end up resenting those guys, those nice guys, those average dudes, because they don't really want to be with them. And they end up kind of sneaking off with that player, that guy who they still really desire. Guys, if you're in one of these positions and you feel as though your woman doesn't really like you like that, and you can tell, because she's always asking you for money. She tells you about her hookups in the past and how she's been used and smashed by all these attractive dudes, but now she learned her lesson. Now, you know, she knows her worth, or she's celibate now. Kick her to the curb, because she sees you as a safe guy. And a lot of women do this to dudes who they don't really like that, but they're tired of being pumped and dumped. They're tired of being used and abused, and they're tired of being, you know, kicked to the curb. But so they want a guy who's going to love them unconditionally, who's going to overvalue them, because that guy who's really good looking, who has a lot of different women, he doesn't do that.
What's your plans for tonight?
What?
Plans for tonight?
Well, plan tonight?
You want to make plans with me?
No.
No.
City boy! City boy! No, thank you.
You're sexy.
I know, but thank you.
You know. What about me?
What?
You think I'm sexy?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to get my number?
No.
No?
No,
All right.
thank you.
What I'm trying to tell you is, when you are single like me, I do anything. I don't have to say, well, I wonder if she's looking. I wonder if she's going to approve of this.
Well,
I
why
wonder.
would you do something
I'm just saying.
undercover?
I'm just saying, if I wanted to do something, I ain't got nobody to look back at. You know what I mean? I get ready to travel. We decide to leave here today for California. If I want to leave from right here and go with Tiffany to go out to California, I ain't got to call home and say, baby, can I go? Can I?
You shouldn't have to say, can I go? You shouldn't, yeah.
Well, you have to.
No,
you got to check in on.
You can talk about it, but
Well,
you
you got to
shouldn't have
talk
to
about
say,
it.
oh, can I?
It's up to you what you want to do. You're still an individual when you're married. That's the problem with marriages.
Listen, baby.
You're still an individual to some degree.
What
you just because you're married to somebody.
When
doesn't
you're married, everything changes.
Well, I've been married half my life, so I know.
You're not married now.
I'm not.
Gotcha, bitch. If there's one thing that women and men can agree on, it's that it is objectively dangerous for women to walk alone at nighttime, to be outside at nighttime, and we all know why. So I just don't think it is that radical to propose that one day a week men should get a curfew so that women can go on walks.
What?
At nighttime, or runs, or just like be outside.
Fellas, if you ask a girl to hang out and she says, we'll see, you will never see that girl. I don't think I have ever fucking hung out with a girl who has ever said, we'll see. Move on, take your loss, don't fucking text her ever again. Stop pursuing her, stop chasing her. You are wasting your fucking time.
A major turning point happening with feminism. It has finally run out of gas. And the Zoomer chicks have caught on that it's a scam.
So happy that women are starting to finally break out of the matrix and realize modern day feminism is meant to literally break and destroy us. The reason we are all so fucked up and unhappy is because we are going against nature, and nature will always prevail and will always win. But that is like true. It's like so funny that it took this long for these things to start to become mainstream ideas. You don't need to be a girl boss. That shit's disgusting and embarrassing. Cut it out. So happy.
Don't you love that? Good. You don't need to be a girl boss. That shit's disgusting and embarrassing. Cut it out.
Period. That's really good, dude.
So I started with the best one, but
That's a shirt.
Here's some similar things. What?
That's a shirt.
Welcome to 2022.
By the way,
where
just
you
pause.
can do any-
Remember how much I was screaming this at Fox News? Women are less happy since feminism. Study came out. I forget the university that did it, but it said when they did these happiness tests in the early 70s, women did much better than they did post Gloria Steinem, whatever wave that was, the second wave feminism. Since we freed them from the kitchen, their lives are miserable.